Good morning. I am excited that you are here with me taking this class. I've just got one person live today, but so other people may pop on still. Anyway, I wanted to just try to put something out there. I've done a lot of nutrition, and I did have somebody message me and say, "Hey, you never put up workout stuff in here." True, I do put a lot of workout stuff out on my page, so hopefully you follow me. And if you don't, Danya Powers. You can also follow my business page, which is Body Best Brat, but Danya Powers is probably where I post the majority of my life, and so you'll catch me there. I am also on TikTok and YouTube as well, so you can catch me on both of those platforms as well. But anyways, we're going to do some effective home workouts for busy schedules today. I wanted to do it in here because this is where I do teach classes. So if you're not aware, I teach classes in Oak Ridge Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they are resistance training classes. They're 30 minutes long. They're called boot camp classes. They're just resistance training interval classes. And then Tuesday and Thursday, I teach Tabata style cardio classes, both 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. as well. So we're just in, we're out. We're in, we kick butt, we're out. We're in, we're out. And I'm going to explain why we do that. As you know, I am Danya. It's like Tanya, but with a D. And my main clientele is menopausally aged women. So that's anywhere from 40 to 60s generally. Sometimes menopause starts happening, perimenopause starts happening in 30s. So I do have some women that are mid 30s. I do have some women that postmenopause hasn't really kicked in until 60s and 70s, believe it or not. So this is actually a broad window. So learning how to exercise is really critical, and learning that you need to exercise is really critical because osteoporosis can hit us young if we're not paying attention to what we're doing with our bodies, if we're not paying attention to food, and if we're not paying attention to exercise. So nutrition is 80% of the job. So once you get your nutrition in order, and just to preface this, I am not a coach that teaches keto. I am not a coach that teaches intermittent fasting. I am not a coach that teaches anything except for what I teach, and that is basically how to lose weight when you are in the phase of menopause. I'm not a fan of intermittent fasting. That's a great way to lose muscle. I'm not a fan of keto. That is not something that helps women. It's a very temporary fix for women. Men on keto, it's a whole nother thing. They can actually have some pretty good success. But again, all the men that I've ever worked with that chose to do keto, and then they come to me when they gain all their weight back. It's a very temporary fix because it doesn't teach you what's wrong here and here. It's just basically taking you off of food that you were eating. You're restricting yourself from a food group. And I don't believe in that. I think that messes with you too much here. Makes sense? Okay. All right. So going to nutrition is 80% of it. So 20% of it's working out. So home workouts, the reason I wanted to cover home workouts is people will tell me I need to join a gym. My first question to them is why? Why? When you can work out at home, you've got your body, you have a floor, hopefully. And if you don't, maybe that's where we need to start is clear your floor, right? But so if you've got a busy schedule, home is where it's at. If you know you're not going to go to a gym, do not pay for gym membership. That's stupid. Okay. And my favorite gym in town is Coa Strength and Fitness, which you know. And then my second favorite is probably Planet Fitness because it does have equipment. I'm not a fan of any gym that causes you to sign a 3-year contract. I think that is a load of crap. So just saying that kind of narrows you down to which ones I don't care for. But working out at home is convenient, it's time saving, and it's cost effective because it's free. You just fall out your bed and be like, right? So it's good. So when you set up a dedicated workout space, which my dedicated workout space is not super big. Mandy thought that was funny. Not super big. And so you don't need a huge space. You need like maybe a 4x4, 6x4 space if you're super tall. Okay. So some of us are really tall. There are those of us that are not tall. I'm like between 5'3" and 5'4", pushing the edge of 5'4". I tell people 5'4", not really 5'4". With limited space, as long as you've got the right equipment, you're good. And body weight is the right equipment, right? Woohoo! So you can also have dumbbells. And I've got a set of dumbbells here, which I actually am going to turn and show you because this was a pretty good purchase on Amazon, which is why I wanted to be in this room today to show you. This whole setup, there is a Amazon Prime Day. I am not sponsored by Amazon. But there is an Amazon Prime Day, and this was a big discount when I got it and on the last Prime Day. So this, and they have different sizes. This one starts at 5 and it goes to 25. This setup is sweet. And if you have the money to invest in that, it's anywhere from $150 to $400, depending on how much weight you purchase, right? And it comes with its own little tower. And as you can see, it doesn't take up a lot of space. So what's cool about getting one like that is that it's already something that has a home. So you can put it away when you're done, right? But you can also use water bottles, canned goods, gallon jugs, save them. If you don't want to purchase weights, gallon jugs are probably, gosh, I don't even know how much a gallon jug weighs full. We'll have to look that up, Mandy. Feel free to Google that for me. But you know, those things do come in handy if you need an additional set of weights and you don't want to purchase anything, or you just don't have the finances to do it. Okay. So, but your body weight will work really well. So I want to show you basically, I'm going to map out a basic workout. I'm overcoming a back injury. So my plan was to work out. That's a great question, Mandy. I'm going to answer that. I am not going to do that today. So we're going to walk through it. So let's say, and this is not a bad idea because this could show you that you can modify. So let's say you can't jump or shouldn't jump. So jumping jack looks like this, right? Danya shouldn't be jumping repetitively right now. So this is the modification for that. So let's say you start your workout with 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Then we're going to have, let's rewind. Have a timer app. My favorite app is called Interval Timer. Super creative. It's worth the purchase. It's like $1.99, I think, or something like that. And so, I mean, that's not per month. I mean, I think that's all it costs. You can program your own setup. So if you want a 20-minute workout, and we're going to do a Tabata workout like I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you are doing everything on 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds off. So let's say we're starting with jumping jacks. So we're doing 8 exercises and then just repeating them 4 times. So we're starting with our jumping jacks. We're doing it for 20 seconds. Then we're adding push-ups, and you can do those on the wall, the floor. So we've got our 20 seconds of push-ups. Then we've got some high knees. So you're pulling your knees up to the chest, right? And then you've got some, let's say, squats. You can tell I've programmed a lot of these. So we're now 4 exercises in. We have 4 more to go, right? Now you're going to add mountain climbers, which are done on the floor, and you're pulling your knee up to the hand or up to the chest. And then we're going to stand up. We're going to do alternating lunges here. Just make sure that front knee doesn't come past your toe. Then we're going to do some burpees. Burpees are horrible, and I don't want to show you, but you're dropping down, jumping out, jumping back in, jumping up, right? And so then we're adding some, let's see, we did side-to-side lunges. So we're going to go side to side here. Boom, boom. Take 15 seconds, grab some water. Do that all again. Do that 4 times or 5 times. And you've got just under or just over a 20-minute workout, or just right at a 20-minute workout. Just depends on where you're at in your, like, I can't even think of the word. Endurance. There it is. Lord have mercy. I need to have big words written down so I can remember them. But that's like a sample of a cardio workout. Okay. Let's say you want to make it a resistance training workout. You can either count down. You can do 4 sets. Think 4 sets. Everything is 4 sets. So we can do chest. Let's do chest and triceps. We're going to do chest press for 1 minute, as heavy weights as you can get, because this is a large muscle groups. And then we're going to do tricep kickbacks for 1 minute. And then we're going to add another chest exercise. So we're on our back, where our chest flies, maybe medium to heavy weight here. And then we're going to come up and do another tricep exercise. We're going to do an overhead, trying to keep elbows tight. And then we're going to add a plank to get some core work in. You're going to take that and you're going to repeat that 4 times. And then you have a 30-minute workout. It's easy, breezy, beautiful. Try to give yourself about 15 seconds of rest in between each set. Make sure that you take on plenty of water, and your workout's done. Now, I have to say, I do know a coach that programs stuff, and I try to keep things hopping and popping. For online clients, I do progressions, which means you're going to at least repeat the same workout 4 times. Why? Because I want to see how strong you get in that before I progress you up to the next level. But so, like say, every Monday we do chest, right? And then Every Tuesday, we're doing something cardio-ish or something like that. Wednesdays, legs. Fridays, full body or something else that I get creative with, a workout of the day or something like that. But every client has what's customized to their needs, what's customized for what they want, what they need, and the goals that they have. So the trick is just to get off your ass. It truly is. Because if you're not going to get up and move, what's the point of even, joining a gym? So if you can work out at home, you can work out at a gym. I think that you should always try to work out at home first before you work out at a gym. You just have to find your time. So making time is really, really a challenge. It's a big challenge. So I'm going to answer Mandy's question. She said, what do you recommend for step-up incline equipment? Stool at home is shaky. Okay, so I do recommend that you invest in a step. And I do not, there it is. I was like, I don't know where mine is. Okay, I'll show you. I'll turn the screen this way so that you can see. So my step is right there. It's just a body step. They're like 30 bucks. And you can make them higher or shorter. Or the other handy dandy one at home is you have stairs generally, either up and down stairs or a porch or somewhere where you step off, which is pretty stable for the most part. Should be. If it's not, fix that, because that's crazy. You fall down and die. So, but yes, that's a great one. Incline stuff, you are basically going to want to prop your back up on something. And so what I use, honestly, is my couch. And I put so here's my couch, right? And I put a pillow like this from couch to floor, and I will lean back on that. Or sometimes I'll use this step and then put a pillow and lean back on that. So when you incline, you're pretty much here to start a press. So about a 45-degree angle. So just get creative. Worst case, just do a flat bench press and you'll be all right. It's not going to kill you to not be able to do incline. So incline benches are not a bad investment though. I have one of them and it's super handy. Let's see if I've got anything else. I took the pillow off the couch and used it for the incline. Yeah, I think that that's a great idea because she says that she took the pillow off the couch and used them for incline push-ups. And I think that that's a great idea. You could do that, or you could even do them on the edge of the couch for incline push-ups, or you could do them on a countertop. There's a lot of places you can do them. And push-ups are a challenge. Push-ups are hard. Feel free to progress them. I have a reel up about push-up progressions. If you need it, I can send it to you. Let's see. Yeah, basically it's it. So you have the opportunity to take classes here. Everything I offer is virtual. So if you pay for a program, you can log in, like I said, fall out of your bed and be like, let's go. You don't have to have makeup on. I do like it when people have their cameras on so that I can correct your form. That's what I do. My job as a coach is to make sure that you're doing things properly. And all I do is walk around and boss people around during those classes. During the cardio classes, I'm sweating with you because those ones do not require equipment. And for the most part, they don't require a lot of form correction. And so that's basically the gist of this class today. So you can work out at home. Moral of the story, you can work out at home. It's cost effective, it's time saving, it's convenient. Those are the biggest things. And you don't need a ton of equipment. Even if you just had some dumbbells, like a progression of light to heavy, and you could have a step if you want to have a step or not have a step. You could have some bands, and then outside that, you don't need much because you have you and body weight. A great trainer doesn't need anything to work you out, truly. So that is me saying I'm a great trainer, by the way, if you didn't catch that. But anywho, I enjoy programming workouts for people so very much. It's a passion of mine because I think that working out becomes a place where we can find some happiness, some endorphins, some release. It's a place where we can push ourselves past where we thought we could go. And we're adding years to our life because we are taking care of our hearts. We're taking care of our muscles. We're taking care of our bodies. If you're not doing resistance training, add it. That's the only thing that stands between you and osteoporosis. That's the only thing that stands between you and, joint damage through the years, right? That's the only thing that stands between you and being able to get up and down out of the floor. Add some yoga, add some stretching. Flexibility is the other thing that stands between you getting up and down out of the floor. You can be super strong, but if you're not taking the time to work into some flexibility, you might get stuck down there. I have seen many powerlifters get stuck on the floor and have to roll over and do some kamikaze thing to get up out of the floor, right? Because they just don't work on stretch. And yes, Bandy says balance too. Balance is critical. Why? Because it gets worser. So if you're not working on it, if you're not doing stuff that's working on it, all my workouts work on balance, by the way, then it's not good. It also is a prevention for Alzheimer's. If you have that genetic marker, if you know you do, it's a prevention for Alzheimer's. Working out is because it causes us to fire different parts of our brain. And so it helps keep us young that way mentally. Every time people fuss about kickboxing, it's like, this is so hard. It is. Why? Because it's here. A lot of it's here. It's not hard. This is not hard. But thinking right, left, or a hook, or an upper, those things you have to think, and you have to think and do. And that is so good for us. It seems like it's not, but it's so good for us. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, please just drop them in the comments. Or if you have a need to have a consultation, or if you are interested in online coaching, I have 4 slots left after the 5 that I posted yesterday. And so maybe one of them's you. Maybe you're ready to bite the bullet. This is the time of year to do it because we have holidays coming. And so if you want to get off track, holidays is the place where it happens. So staying on track, having a coach, a mentor, a guide through that process is something that can really help you should you want to be coached. I don't take on just anybody. If I feel like you're not going to be coachable, I have gotten to the point that I'm like, I don't think this is a good fit. I think you either need to find another coach or figure out when you want to take it seriously, and then let's chat, right? Because I don't take on anybody if they're not at least a 7 or 8 on a scale of 1 to 10 committed, because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time. My family is important to me, just like your family is important to you, right? So let's just all make sure that we're committing to workouts. Don't tell me that you can't work out because you don't have a gym membership, because that is stupid. Get yourself off the ground and move. Now you have some workouts. Hopefully you wrote them down. I'll see if Laura can help me post some stuff, because I need to post the breathing exercises I keep talking about too, and all the different things. So we'll get it out there. So make it suitable for your schedule. Work out when it works for you. Don't use your family as an excuse. Nothing makes me angrier. Your family can join in or tell them to get away from you while you work out. Why? Because you have to show them to take care of themselves. If you don't, they will not take care of themselves. They will do exactly what you do. They will not do what you say. And then you'll be heartbroken sitting back watching them destroy their bodies. Don't do that to them. Show them that it's important to take care of yourself, because it is. You matter. You're important. And I love you. Have such a great day. Mwah. If it's 2, is it bad? Is that love? Or is that like, I don't know. It's like extra. Oh, Hazel, she said, wait a second, Mandy said something. She said, Hazel came and danced. My music was working. That's what they should do. Kids should do that. It's good. Y'all have the best day.